Well, aside from Florida, many in North Carolina are still struggling to get help after Hurricane Helene, after FEMA had to temporarily pause aid to several communities when they apparently started to receive threats. On Saturday, FEMA workers halted their work in Rutherford County due to reports that National Guard troops saw, quote, armed militia trucks threatening workers. And it all comes amid the agency's recent battle with misinformation about its response to recent storms, including falsehoods about government funding. FEMA personnel were fortunately able to be back in place by Sunday afternoon, helping the thousands left with catastrophic damages throughout the Tar Heel state. So joining me now is Assistant Fire Chief in the city of Asheville, North Carolina, Chief Jeremy Knighton. Chief, thank you so much for your time here. What is the situation like right now in Asheville? Are things improving at all?
Yes, thanks for having me. They are improving every day. We're getting a little bit better every day. And our number one priority right now is reconnection, and reconnection to those services that our community depends on. Potable, non-potable water, getting our water system back online and flowing, and then collaboration, right, with our state and federal partners. That's a big priority. And then, our community safety, right, restoring those elements of service that everyone's used to here.
And Chief, as you talk and we take a look at the footage, just so much water, so much devastation. How great is the need right now in some of those worst case scenarios?
Again, we're in there now. We have a heavy presence with our local, state, and federal resources. We're getting the help that we need. They're directing those resources in a coordinated manner, and I think that's the key. That help is only as good as the coordination that it comes with, and I think that's been really the message here, as far as all of the folks that have stepped up to help as volunteers and our donations, and just going through those right processes and to really get the help. And those subject matter experts that are out there, we have a lot of help. I think I heard 38 different states are here helping us on the ground. But the biggest thing is that coordination, right? Have a pathway to get those resources to where they're going, someone that owns it and someone that can manage it, I think is critical. But help is here. We're getting better every day. You can see it in our community when we ride around. As the power has started to come back on, as water begins to flow, again, we just have to prepare ourselves for what's next. It's getting a little chilly outside, and so a lot of folks have a new normal now. Many of us have a new normal that we're going to have to adjust to for a while until we can really begin that build back.
Absolutely. And Chief, we were talking in the lead into this about some of the backlash, and there has been a lot of misinformation. There's been a lot of confusion when it comes to accessing resources and what is actually available. Are the people there feeling that they can get the help they need and access those resources, whether they be local, state, or federal?
I think so. Again, our main priority is that reconnection to those services, reconnection to those federal and state resources that are there. We've put up, a numerous points of distribution, community care stations. There is a disaster resource centers are beginning to be stood up now. And so, again, the messaging that we're doing from day one is that coordination is critical. So all of our Joint Information Center folks, our PIOs that are out there, again, we lost connection to a lot of our community because the cell phone service has gone away. It started to come back now, but we had to go to more manual modes of communication to make sure that we were able to provide that connection. But I think the messaging has been key. Where to get it? The cities, the counties, the states' websites are all pointed to those very folks that can give the help that's needed and begin to help people build back and restore what once was.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.